This is the KBear Venus, and this has a trick up its sleeve that I'm sure your IEMs don't have. Let's begin. Welcome back, audiophiles. It's me, your boy Joe, back again with another video, and this time we'll be looking at the KBear Venus. Now, the KBear Venus is a single DD gaming-oriented IEM from, of course, from the KBear brand, and this IEM has been given to me by Keep Hi-Fi. So, huge thanks to Keep Hi-Fi for sponsoring this unit. There is a link in the description down below if you want to get your KBear unit of your own. As of now, the KBear unit is costing $27 as of the Keep Hi-Fi store, and if you do purchase with the link down below, it's an affiliated link, and I would be getting a commission associated to it. But in all transparency, all thoughts and opinions on the KBear Venus is my own, and Keep Hi-Fi is going to be checking this video out at the same time you are also going to see this video. Hence, no biases in any way. With all that said, let's begin. So unboxing wise, it's not really much. It's a really stylish looking box with the stuff written in the back. In the back, we could see that the impedance is 32 ohms and the sensitivity is 100 dB, but it's a Type-C connection, so it's having its own DAC going for it. The DAC model is CG01. So if you do connect this to your computer, you will see the name CG01 and you will not see the name KBear Venus or anything. Inside the box, we have a very nice looking carry case. It's a carry case with the name KBear written on it. It feels nice. It's also pretty spacious, and inside the box we have the IEM. So let's have a closer look at the IEMs. Here you go. Well, as you can see, my one is the titanium version, so it's titanium with black wire, and it says to be titanium, but I honestly do think it's just a coloration. It's certainly not going to be a titanium shell at this price point, that's for sure. But nevertheless, the shells look really pretty. It's nice black oriented shells with a cable. Now keep in mind, this is not a detachable cable. Why? I will let you know in a minute, but don't go pulling this out. It's a non-detachable cable, and that cable is a pretty nice thick wire which has a really nice looking chin slider. That chin slider also has the same aesthetics going for it. And beyond that, the Y split is actually a mic Y split with the buttons on it. So there's volume control, there's play pause in there as well. And then finally, going to a Type-C termination. So design wise, nothing much to complain on it. The cable is actually pretty much on a little bit of a thicker side cable. It's not as flimsy as I expected it to be. Now it's time for a fit test. Fit wise, it's really good. It has that kind of small shell, so I had no issues with this whatsoever. And the ear hooks is actually designed quite well. I didn't have any ear hook issue. I didn't have any scratchy ear hook. And having a chin slider is always a plus for me. I really love having a very nice, good, functional chin slider. And now with the earphones attached, I like to show you a neat party trick. Here's the right side, and here's the left side. So as you can see, on connection to a Type-C, these are LED lit IEMs. Here, have a closer look. So as you could see, on connection, you will have this breathable RGB lit earphones while you're gaming and while you're doing your work, and which is really nice, and it's a very nice unique feature for it to have. If you are working with this in the night, it's well lit. Do take my word for it, because I'm having pretty nice bright white lightings. You're not seeing the color as it is, but to my eyes, this is actually pretty much of a bright coloration. And if you do turn off these lights and if you're working in a gaming environment, then these things are well lit. So that's pretty nice, and it's a very unique feature to have for an IEM. Hence the case that this is non-detachable. This is not working off a standard 2-pin connection. It's actually getting a power line coming from the IEM cable and hence powering the RGB lights in here. So that's really cool. It would get some heads turning, and maybe if you're using this for streaming or if you're gaming with this, you have an RGB flickering in your ears. So cool feature to have, and something I really enjoy about it. Okay, so with the earphones connected, it's time to move on to the sound impression. So moving on to the sound impression, since the KBear Venus hasn't been graphed by any memory, I'm not going to be showing any graphs or anything, but I'm going straight to the song impressions with it. Before we get into the songs, I would like to tell you, if you want to listen to the songs in here, I'll be giving you in the form of an Apple curated playlist down in the description below, so you can listen to the songs that I'm listening to. So with all that said, the first song is going to be Cold by Oscar Olivo featuring Alex Mary Brinkley. Now this is a very nice orchestral style music with female vocals and nice good bassline rhythms to it. So on listening, I would say that this is more of a gaming focused IEM. So it does have more focus towards the vocals. It has more focus towards the upper mids, because if you're listening to gunshots or if you're listening to explosions, this has a very good sense of 3D staging. So it knows which direction it's coming from, and you do feel that. It's really nice when you're playing games with it. When you're listening to music with it, it has good bass. I would say also a nice clean mids, but more focus on the treble and the vocal. In this case, this one is female vocals, so it's actually nice and forward. I would say it's more forward to the point that the vocals is like taking over the entire song. Instruments are pretty good. There is a sense of bass in there. The bass is not to the thumpy or sub bass extent as you would imagine it to be, but it's good bass with okay mids, and then the vocals is where it is. There's a lot of details in it. I feel every detail in it. Every high frequency instrument is also highlighted in a sense in this. So as more of a musical IEM, I would say that this is a gaming oriented IEM by all. And if you are playing things requires you 3D imaging, that is really good in here, because while I was playing a couple of games, I could feel that the 3D imaging from left to right is very clear. If there's something happening the right side, you immediately feel that it's happening the right side. If something's happening the left side, immediately goes in there. And if something is moving from left to right or right to left, that kind of stereo imaging is working really well for the KBear V. In terms of the sound performance, it is more associated to gaming, as in the sense of audio listening, I would say. But in the song wise, this is a really good song, done okay with the Venus, but it's more towards the vocal. Okay, so the next song that we're going to be listening to is Colors featuring Xion Lee by Kerora Magic. Now, this song is a very nice song with a lot of artificial. So it has synths, it has nice high instruments, and the lead singer is a female lead singer. I would say that the KBear Venus did pretty well in this. It has a good amount of bass, albeit once again, it's not thumpy or anything, but it's good. I would not say that this bass is bad bass by any means. It's very good bass, and it has good level of mids, and the vocals are once again nice and forward and clear. So I really did enjoy the vocals in here, since this is having more high frequency instruments. And to my surprise, the KBear Venus actually did pretty well in this. It delivered a very good upper details, and also when the instruments do comes in from left to right and right to left, it's doing a good job in it, because it's more towards that spatial imaging. You could feel the right side to the left and left to right, and that feels very nice and enveloping feeling to you. So it's really nice, and it's done pretty well with the KBear Venus. So very nice song, done really well with the KBear Venus. So what are my overall thoughts and impressions with the KBear Venus? Well, first and foremost, design-wise, it's really good. I really do like the shell designs, and I like the way it's, of course, having the RGB going for it. And the cable is also a nice, good quality cable, because this is a non-detachable cable. You cannot change it. And for the cable that this is, it's really nice. I do like the cable quality. In terms of overall sound signature, this is more towards, I would say, vocal-centric approach. This can go towards the kind of cases like the VR500 if I were to compare it. So the VR500 is also a gaming-oriented IEM from Final Audio. If you haven't looked it up, do check out that particular video I have linked over there. And this goes in that particular zone where it's more focused on gaming oriented performance, and it's really good in that as well. So by all means, if you're a gamer and if you want to have something to flex up while you're doing your streaming or something, this is really nice for that. In terms of audio performance, well, I would say that it's more tuned towards the vocal-centric approach. So it has that. It's not so much bass focused. So if you are a bass head, you wouldn't be liking this anyhow. But in terms of overall audio, I would say it's okay. It's once again has that same feel of the VR500. It's not something you're going to enjoy listening music with. Probably once in a while you might listen to some few tracks in it, but if you are going to listen to some tracks, you might as well get earphones that's associated. But as for me, I would say that the KBear Venus is really good in a gaming focused approach because of the kind of flexing that you're having with RGB. And if I were to rate it, well, I would give this thing a happy 4 out of 5 for the rating, because as in an audiophile approach, it's not going to be taking my marks for the bass head or anything. But as a gamer, if you're going to wear this and do gaming, It's awesome in that. So by far, I would happily give this, that too for the 27 bucks. A no-brainer approach for something if you want to show off while gaming. This is really good. That's the KBear Venus for me. So do let me know your thoughts and impressions on the KBear Venus. Would you be getting it? Are you going to do some games with it? Are you going to stream with it? Do let me know down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to take a look at it. And until then, if you do like my videos, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like my videos, give me a thumbs down. I don't know. And this is Joe, and I would see you in the next video. Peace.